Well, hello,
Hello,
Melindas!
Melindas!
Hey, a
Hiya.
surprise EP episode for you.
Surprise EP mode. Oh boy! And this is like, I think we're doing this mostly. Well, I'm doing it mostly for me.
Yeah, well, I want to see this too.
Oh, yeah, that's right, 'cause
so
you haven't seen it
we
yet,
might as well
yeah.
beam it to all our patrons. So
Yeah. Okay.
thank
So
you.
this is a show that was given to me by my buddy Dan. He was. What was he doing? He was a. I think he was a producer on this closed circuit TV show at college.
And we did that. We had our own show in college.
Yeah, we had
too.
our movie show that we
Movie
did.
reviews, yeah.
Yeah, and so their show was just like, it was called Iowa Couch and Chair, and I think it was University of Iowa.
Yeah.
And they would just have guests on. So they had this one, in this video you're about to see, they had on a woman named Patricia who was a tarot card reader, and my buddy Dan thought that it would be fun to have on a tarot card reader.
Yeah.
And except she's super awkward. She's painfully awkward. I think she's like, you know what she reminded me of when we just watched it a little while ago? She reminded me of Mark Huntsman a little bit.
Oh,
She's
yeah, from One
Huntsman-like.
Kid's Opinion?
Yeah. Yeah, she's a little Huntsman-like.
Well, the thing I think about psychics and tarot card readers, it's mostly about being able to read people and say things that are specific enough that it sounds like you could apply to you, but not too specific where you could kind of like disprove what she's saying.
Sure. Yeah, it's horoscopes.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill to be able to be that kind of communicator. I don't know that she's got it in her.
Yeah.
Just based on the clips I've got here. But
So yeah, I mean something's up. Like
Yeah.
there's like but I don't know if she was like nervous that she was on here or
That
if
was probably
there's-
part of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's that, and she's probably hasn't been on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
So she doesn't really know what she's
and
doing.
she's a new age weirdo. So
Yeah, exactly.
There's that too.
But I did say to Dan, I was like, well, what's her deal? And he said, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
I'll read you the email that he sent me. He
All
said,
right.
it was my idea to reach out to a psychic. I thought it would be a fun, high-energy bit. I just looked in my phone book. She was the only one, so I went with her. I wish I had recorded my initial phone conversation with her because I remember it being very wacky. I think she mentioned having done some drugs in the 70s, so I think she sort of baked her brain a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That could be, that's another theory.
I also like fun high energy is what he was picturing. And then you get like 13 seconds between
The
words.
opposite of fun, high
Yeah.
energy. The funny part is that when we were filming the interview, I was miserable because I thought it was going so terribly and it was so long and awkward. And it was my idea, so I felt guilty, like I'd made a bad choice. I remember thinking we were going to have to edit it really tight and make it short, but luckily I came to my senses during the edit and realized that it had merit in how awkward and weird it all was.
Thank God.
All the stuff I was embarrassed about, I ended up really liking. Like the fact that our audience was the 3 camera operators who would awkwardly laugh every few minutes. Excuse me. And the fact that they did their tarot reading on cheap tailgater chairs with their lav mic
I like that
cables
too.
snaking across the floor.
Yeah.
Scoggins and the host were such a mismatched pair. The host too is
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah. I mean, he's a college kid. You know,
Sure,
he's trying.
he's
He's
doing
giving
his
his
best,
best.
yeah.
Yeah. Scoggins and the host were such a mismatched pair. He didn't know what to do. He quit the show soon after.
Okay.
I wonder if it was Scoggins related.
It could be. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like a grievance. Based on,
Yeah, Scoggins, by the way, is the tarot card
Yeah.
reader, Patricia Scoggins. I love how, without hesitation, she drops her phone number and address at the end.
and we're just leaving that in, right?
We're just going to leave it in.
Okay.
Don't call her. Don't,
Yeah.
you know, like...
We don't know if the number works, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like us telling people not to call people. We've made our livings doing that.
I mean, I'm torn about whether I want to call her
I
or
know.
not, because I don't want him to be like we're making fun of her, but I do want to, you know what I mean?
She's an interesting, odd character. We want to find out more, but
Yeah.
But maybe this might be the kind of thing where if you find out too much, it's
I mean, I do kind of like the mystery
Me
to
too.
be there. Maybe I'll just call her privately and see what happens.
okay, sure.
He said, to this day, I still quote, right across the street from Walgreens.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
a classic.
If you haven't seen this, you'll see what we're talking about.
And he
so.
said also, and blessed be.
Blessed be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the fun, high-energy interview from Iowa Couch and Chair with Patricia Scoggins, the tarot reader. How long is it?
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
I'm here with Trisha from Tarot and Astrology, and she's been so kind as to come in and give us a reading, a tarot reading. And so let's get right to it. What exactly is tarot, and how do you use it to predict one's future and all that jazz?
Well,
He figured she was going to do
Tarot
the heavy lifting. She gets this
began-
question a lot.
before Christ, and it's a lot of people are real psychic with it. I don't consider myself psychic. I consider myself very intuitive. A lot
Dan's
of people
going like
say I'm
this.
psychic, but that's a big honor. I do 5-card readings and
Kind of shaking a little bit.
7-card readings and full card readings.
But she doesn't seem
And,
scared or nervous.
It's got to be nerves.
The full card readings are 11 to 12, 11 to 14 cards, and
Great.
and
No more questions.
Bask in the awkwardness here.
it's
Bask.
it just helps you to get in touch with what's in your subconscious and brings it up to your conscious level.
So do the cards go hand in hand with the stars? I mean, do you have to? I mean, because you were talking earlier about the planets and the Mars.
I think sometimes they do, but also here are my cards.
The cards look pretty cool.
Oh, sorry, this is
And,
my sack lunch.
I'll have to use a small deck for the reading, but here are my cards, and
Notice these are not the cards that you played drinking games with.
She kind of laughed at
and,
that.
They all have a different meaning
I
then?
want to rewind her laugh. I want to rewind her laugh.
He's trying to make it entertaining for students.
The cards that you played drinking games with.
and
They all have a different meaning then?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so say this is the happiness card, and it means it's the sun card, and it means happiness, and happiness and joy.
You have a local business in town and
He's trying to bring it, wrap it up.
people can come in or you go to, I don't know, parties and you
Yeah,
do these readings for them.
I do readings in my own home, and I also do readings at people's homes if they like.
Okay.
I don't like to be around people that are totally wasted because they, you know,
I don't like to either, to tell you the truth.
because they don't really get the meaning. I don't put my advertisements out in bars.
The camera people are laughing
The
at that.
full moon is in Aquarius this year, today, and I'm an Aquarian. I'm a 4-planet Aquarian. I wish I would have brought my logo painting.
Oh, me
I
too.
forgot it.
I
and,
forgot it.
I have Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus all in Aquarius, and I feel like that this is a good day for me.
Would you like to get to it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a stallion in the 10th house of Libra, and so that's beauty
Libra?
with careers and good judgment.
So is this me? I mean, are you telling me that I'm good looking and have good judgment, have a future?
Oh, sure.
All right.
They're having
And
fun.
it's in Jupiter, which is the biggest planet under the sun. So it's the big beneficer, the big
Benifler?
goodness, the
So could we
Well put.
test this
Well
out
put.
right now?
is it the
Yeah.
cards?
Yeah, we'll give
He's
it a
doing
shot.
okay.
Yeah, he's trying,
moving it
yeah.
along.
My small
As
deck.
much as he can. This is like our Chris
Well, let's
Gethard episode.
readjust here so we can do this, guys.
Okay.
And gals.
Was our Chris Gethard episode awkward?
It went a little long and was awkward, yeah.
I who in the beauty of the green earth and the white moon among the stars and the mysteries of the waters, I call upon your
I
soul
don't like
to
that he's wearing
arise and come
sandals.
into
He's a
me.
talk
He's
show
got
host.
For I
Tevas
am the
on
soul
and a
of
camping
nature
chair.
that gives life to the universe. From me all things proceed, and unto me they must return. Let my worship be in the heart that rejoices, for behold, all acts of love and pleasure are my rituals.
He's not
Let
being
there be
mocky. I like that he's not
Yeah,
mocking
he's
her.
taking
I
her
like that he's
seriously,
respecting
yeah.
honor, humility, mirth, and reverence within you. And you who seek to know me, Let your seeking and yearning avail you not, unless you know the mystery.
What do you think her
For
logo
if that
painting
which
looked like?
you seek, you find not within yourself, you
Swirls
will never
and-
find it without. For behold, I have been with you
She
from the
doesn't.
beginning.
I guess she doesn't really understand
and I
the
am
TV.
that which
Like you,
is
you
attained
shouldn't do the whole
and
prayer.
Yeah, he's got to truncate that.
You do the short version of
Yeah.
the prayer.
The one that you feel the most energy from, put on top, the next in the middle, and the least on the bottom. And if you don't feel any energy, just put them together however you like.
Okay. This one's feeling feisty.
Now hand me the deck.
Okay.
Is this your card?
So you can't really see it either.
No.
It's like,
This is where you are right now. You're feeling some kind of entrapment from something.
Oh, what could that be?
And
Ex-girlfriend's coming all over me.
it's just like each one of these.
you say ex-girlfriends.
Coming all over him, like entrapping
Swords
him.
lift
Oh.
up,
Okay.
and that butterfly or that stinging bee can be let free, but you got to find your part in it, and avert that negative pattern, and
She's shaking.
avert the negative fight that might.
It's kind of got some Mary Catherine Gallagher,
So I'm like a
pulling
caged
through the
animal
hair.
that needs to be set free to run
Wait.
wild.
Listen to his line here. I feel like maybe like the spiritual energy is so
negative
strong it's
fight
making her
that might
shake.
Could be either that or too
happen
much
in the
acid in the
future.
70s.
So I'm like a caged animal that needs to be set free to run wild. Kind of.
Could be.
Can I show this to the camera?
He's really doing the heavy
Yeah.
lifting.
I am a butterfly.
No, it's a bee.
A bee. I'm a bee. No sorts.
She did mention a butterfly.
And this is your past, and it's about intuition,
They're both wearing sandals.
memory, and wisdom, and it's reversed, and so you need to do something to, like a reading or something, to get in touch with your inside, to get your intuition and memory and meaning and wisdom.
Some other words.
Generosity.
To the conscious level.
I think he's
All right,
he's like,
so
I can't even help out now because
need
he's just
to-
going to be like, no.
Pick up some books. I don't like reading. I'm terrible. College is bad enough. I need to find a book on tape.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to show that one to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
audience?
Most certainly do.
Oh, she's TV savvy.
That is a high priestess.
It's a perfect likeness. Yours truly.
And this is the Five of Swords.
Yep.
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 And
He's like, this is going
He already-
great.
this is
You
a
already showed that
coyote
one, though.
trying to get into the hen house. And so, if it was up here, you would be using a lot of negative strategies to get into the hen house or to get into your strategies.
Now, when my dad talks about robbing the hen house, he means me staying away from girls. Could that be?
What?
Because when I go to Egypt, I mean, this is where I'm going. The women are off limits, so perhaps that's what this means. Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, guys. Like, that's like, fine. If I try and hook up with some good-looking young Egyptian, I could be killed. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making it more
so
awkward
I'm gonna
somehow.
stay away from that.
He's trying,
Yeah.
but also she's not really a yes and
Feel
kind of.
like that fit?
Yeah, I did. Because got an ex-girlfriend calling me, so which means I need to kind of break free, perhaps, and I could definitely do a little more reading in general, especially to find out who I am. And most certainly, this is a prediction about my future because if I don't heed this warning, I very well could die. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a predator-prey card.
Oh, those women don't know what's going to hit them. Suck them. All right. Well, thank you very much, Tricia, for coming in, and we appreciate everything you've done.
You can call me at 319-936-4726. I live at 222 Muscatine Avenue, apartment number 1. It's right across the street from Walgreens.
Well, thank you again for coming in. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Blessed be.
Thank you very much.
I'm very...
Wait, look how she extends it so long. Just keeps it going.
from Walgreens.
Well, thank you again for coming in. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Blessed be.
Thank you very much.
I'm very honored to have this opportunity.
There it is.
Oh, and her gum just lost its flavor just at that point.
Yeah.
At the end.
Wow. Yeah, that's the other thing. Gum. She has
Yeah.
gum in the entire time.
You can't chew gum for that long and have it taste like anything. It must have just been so like mealy and like tough and yeah.
What do you think? What's your theory? Do you have any thoughts?
I think something's going on with her. Yeah, I think so.
She was actually like having fun towards the end.
Yeah,
You know,
but it's
she's-
there's just it's somewhere on the spectrum where you can't really see the forest for the trees.
Yeah.
It's like he wants a general overview of tarot, and it's like she gets real into the specifics. So
And then
that's
I feel like he started going hard the other way because then
Yeah.
he started floundering with his jokes and
Yeah.
like talking about his Egyptian trip and like.
well, it's like your audience is somebody who is as stone-faced as could possibly be while chewing gum.
Yeah,
like
I would-
she's not giving you much. She laughed like once or twice, but it's kind of like so. I mean, we've done college shows like that where it's like two people.
Oh,
and
for sure.
You can't react off the person, so you kind of dig yourself into a deeper hole.
Oh,
and-
college kids especially, you
Yeah.
know, like yeah. No, that's what'd you think, Steve? Did you
I enjoyed it.
yeah?
Yeah.
I just thank my lucky stars that Dan did not edit that down and
No.
left that just as it was supposed to be.
If we call her up, like what will we say to her?
Big fans?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like we saw your appearance on
I don't
think there's a chance. I think
Well, her Facebook page is really great, actually. She has a lot of great posts. She had one about how she needs people to help her move.
Yep.
She must be moving away from the
Apartment
yeah,
Walgreens.
one.
'cause I bet you that was
Walgreens.
a landline. I don't think that was her cell.
Oh, yeah? You
Yeah.
Probably
she's
got a
got
cell
new
now.
phone number now?
New phone number.
Probably, yeah. Well, we haven't tried out. We're kind of too scared with this one for some reason.
Yeah, she posted something about how her oven broke and she's going to have to get a new oven.
Well, it's
She's a Saturday Night Live character,
We're big
isn't she?
fans of Scoggins.
Yeah.
She's a Kristen Wiig character.
And we do shows in Iowa City every so
Yeah.
often. We play, the Mill there?
I think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
we played the film center, whatever.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you find the circular deck interesting?
Yeah, it wasn't a traditional tarot deck where it's the oversized cards. It was like little coasters. I think that was kind of the beer joke, right? You play a coaster
Oh, that's what he
drinking
was
game because
saying.
they look like circles.
Yeah, I thought they looked pretty cool. Actually.
Yeah, sure. I feel like he got a lot out of that. Yeah, I guess his character must be like the ladies' man or something, right? That
Yeah.
was the sort of guy he was trying to play
I guess
there.
so. Yeah. But she is such a Saturday Night Live character, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
caricature of herself, basically.
Like Kristen Wiig. That's like a Kristen
Yeah.
Wiig character.
I want more Iowa couch and chair. It seems like
Yeah,
a
you
recipe
know,
for success.
Dan is a guy I want to have on the show so bad because
Yeah.
he's the flub collector.
Yeah.
We've talked about Dan before. He's a flub collector. He collects all flubs of he records them and he puts them on a
People on the news or awards shows
Just
saying,
screwing up
saying a word wrong.
and he has the story about. Well, I'll let him tell it, but
Yeah.
we'll save it for him. Anyway, I'm going to call Patricia this week. I'm going to
Yeah?
do it. Yeah,
Okay.
tomorrow. I'll give her a call.
All
I'm
right.
just going to say, hey, I got your number from Iowa Couch and Chair, and
Okay.
wanted to see how you're doing.
See if she can do a reading over the phone
Oh,
or
That
a
would be great.
reading
Maybe she, yeah, 'cause
FaceTime.
she is if she might still be a tarot reader, that would be a business opportunity.
Maybe we can have her find Melinda for us. We're searching for somebody, and we need your spiritual guidance to help us find Melinda.
Yeah, I'm sure that would lead us right to her.
What if it did, though? Would you be a believer if it did?
No, I still wouldn't.
I
I'd be
think
like,
you'd be-
Scoggins lucked out.
I think you would go full Scoggins.
Well, blessed be. All right, thanks for tuning in to this bonus EP episode, and we'll see you next time.
That's all. That's it.
Across from the Walgreens.
Blessed be.